This is most interesting now, the universal indictment. I'm taking you through the book of Romans, but rather starting Romans 1, I'll start Romans 3, starting saying that 9 to 12. What then, are the Jews any better off? No, not at all. For we have already charged that both Jews and Greeks are under sin, as it is written, none is righteous. No one understands, and no one seeks for God. All have turned aside together, they become worthless. No one does good, not even one. Okay, so there's so much packed in here, Romans, that it really needs a good time to expound it, to do justice, and it's so important for our souls. The biggest problem is nobody knows in this world. If you're outside of Christ, and I hardly know anybody who really understands that no one is righteous. Most people's mind is that if you are a decent person, you are pretty good. And the people question, are you telling me that the guy who has been responsible, raising the kids and working hard, feed the family, bring bread and butter and the food and rice and corns and bacon to the dining table every day, and he works hard and he kills nobody, he doesn't rob anybody, he's a good citizen, pay tax, and he is not righteous? So the word righteous is really, really important. What is, God says none is righteous. So why did Paul say none is righteous? He said, what then, are we Jews better off? The context here is this. Paul is concluding his opening sections, Romans 1 to Romans 3, where he demonstrates all humanity. Gentiles, Romans 1, moralists, Romans 2, and Jews, Romans 2, stand equally guilty before God. Now that's the word, standing guilty before God. You don't want that. So the reality, the ultimate reality, we need to know that we all stand before God, and He's a judge. The judge is almost a cliche word that people forgot what it is like. You know, when you go to face a judge, it means you go to court. That's why Romans 1 to 3 and all these places have a lot of forensic language. It's really going to court. It's a legal terms. Why legal, you say? Because God bound Himself to the covenant of righteousness, covenant of death and life and salvation. You know that if you break God's laws, you go to hell. If you not break God's laws, you go to hell as well, because you can't do it through, because nobody can keep all of God's laws. That's why all are not righteous. No one's righteous. That's why Paul is going to bring the salvation message, the next one.